snowflakes danced outside the window, each one a tiny, fleeting memory. The old school stood quiet, wrapped in a blanket of white. For me, Lila, it was the final chapter. My trunk, packed with books, worn-out shoes, and the scent of old paper, stood by the door. Each item held a story, a whisper of the girl who arrived here so long ago, small and trembling. I remember that first day vividly, the imposing iron gate, the towering stone walls. It all felt so cold, so unwelcoming. I clutched the blue ribbon my mother had tied in my hair, a fragile piece of home in a vast, unknown world. It was my secret shield against the loneliness that threatened to swallow me whole. That ribbon saw my silent tears, heard my whispered wishes, and shared in the quiet joy of making my first friend, Anya. We found each other in the library, hiding between shelves of ancient books. She saw the fear in my eyes and simply offered a smile. Later, we shared secrets under the old oak tree, its branches like sheltering arms. We promised to be sisters, bound not by blood, but by the shared experience of growing up within these walls. The blue ribbon became a symbol of our bond. When I was scared, she'd gently touch it and say, "Courage, Lila, it's right here." Now, standing in the empty dormitory, I ran my fingers over the faded silk. The ribbon had seen so much the thrill of winning the poetry contest, the sting of a silly argument, the comfort of a late-night chat. It was a witness to my transformation from a timid girl into someone who knew her own strength. It was more than just a piece of fabric. It was a testament to the kindness I'd found here, the friendships that had stitched me back together. It was time to leave. But how could I take this piece of the school with me? It belonged here, with the echoes of laughter in the halls and the scent of chalk dust in the classrooms. It belonged to the next lonely heart that would stand before these gates, feeling just as I did. With my coat buttoned up to my chin, I walked to the front gate for the last time. The cold iron felt familiar under my gloved hands. My breath plumed in the frosty air. Carefully, I untied the ribbon from my bag and, with a small, hopeful prayer, tied it to the gate's cold bars. The vibrant blue stood out against the dark metal and the falling snow, a tiny beacon of warmth. "Let this be a sign," I whispered to the wind. "A sign for the next child who arrives here, feeling lost. Let them see this ribbon and know they are not alone. Let it remind them that courage isn't about being fearless, but about finding a little bit of home, even in the strangest of places. And that friendships, like sturdy old trees, can grow anywhere, offering shelter and strength." As the carriage pulled away, I looked back one last time, through. The blue ribbon fluttered in the breeze, a final, cheerful wave goodbye. My heart ached with the bittersweet pain of leaving, but it also swelled with hope. The school had given me a family, and now I was leaving a small piece of my heart behind. A promise that the cycle of kindness would continue. The ribbon was home, and it would wait for the next person who needed to find theirs. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. If these stories warm your heart, please consider subscribing to our channel. Every story we tell is a celebration of the little moments that make life beautiful. We'll see you again soon.